Thank you all for joining me on my second historic trip. This time we're reporting from Morocco, and right now we're in the city of Tangier, a city that was first founded by Carthage back in the 5th century BC, and then constantly reshaped by invading armies, be it the Romans, the Arabs, the Portuguese, or the English. Now the word Tangier was presumably derived from the word Tingis, a goddess of the Berbers, a native of this region. Now we have a whole documentary talking about the Berbers later on, but right now we want to focus on perhaps the most well-known Berber, a native of Tangier, the famed explorer Ibn Battuta, whose tomb is actually right here behind me. Now Ibn Battuta was born in 1304, and his first travel began at the age of 20, where he went on the pilgrimage to Hajj. And after that he traveled from place to place, either through interest, through employment, or for fortune. And he's perhaps one of the most acclaimed travelers of all time, traveling from Europe to the Middle East, to Africa, to Central Asia, to China, as well as India. A feat never before done at his time, and well documented in his manuscript, Rihla, or Journey. Now there's many themes that accompany Ibn Battuta on his travels, first of which was obviously culture shock, particularly towards women. He was amazed at the freedom and respect that Turkish and Mongol women were granted, primarily because they didn't have to wear the veil when they walked around, and they got to walk around freely. But he's also dismayed at the toplessness of the Arab Muslim women in northern Africa. A second big theme with Ibn Battuta was sex. Now, being a very religious Muslim, he was very critical of adultery and prostitution, and he thought that celibate men should be holy. But at the same time, he had a lot of sex himself. Nearly every place he went to, he married 1 or 2 wives, used plentiful slave girls, and also sired and raised children that he never met or knew. Now, whether you have a distasteful thought of Ibn Battuta, he'll always be remembered as one of the greatest travelers of all time, having traveled the known Islamic world, meeting all the great rulers of his time, traveling to 30 modern-day countries, covering 73,000 miles, a feat never accomplished even by his contemporary at that time, Marco Polo, even by today's standard, quite a historic adventure. Thank you.